Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the Shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the Shadow client. Spurred by Eric Soders, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soder's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the Shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Welcome to another Hitman 3 playthrough video here, playing the Freedom Fighters mission from the first Hitman game. And I'm going to be taking out 4 targets, which is the most targets I've had to take out since playing the storyline missions
The militia
here.
has taken up HQ.
So what you want to bring to this mission is a lethal syringe, classic lockpick, and where I'm going over here in this broken down shack is grabbing another lethal syringe that I've picked up as part of a hidden intel item. And I'm going to make my way to the first target now, Maya Parvati, and you want to continue just to stay on the right here. And make your way over to the barn and climb through the window, and then gonna hop up here and then drop down. And then the guard has his back turned, so if you make it here before his back is turned, just wait a little bit and then just run by the guard. And I was thinking I was gonna subdue the guard here, but it's totally not necessary, and it's just gonna be wasting time. So I was thinking, oh, I can just do that, but it's just best to just kind of run along here and hop through this window in the barn. And for whatever reason I grabbed this intel item, which is also not necessary, but just go ahead and hop through the window here. And so what we're doing is, this is part of the Silent Assassin Suit Only challenge. So to me, this is one of the more, I think, difficult, probably the most difficult Silent Assassin Suit challenges that I've had to do, because you're eliminating 4 targets and they're spread out all over the area here. This broken down farm, I don't know, swamp-like area in Colorado. So wait for this mechanic to kind of turn his back, if he's a mechanic / guard. Wait till he turns his back and then just run on by here. And then we're gonna, crouch and stay hidden until Maya Parvati is gonna come out here. And what we're gonna do is gonna shoot the haystack looking item that's hanging above the barn. Now you can kill Maya here or one of the other targets, Sean Rose, but I think Sean's already come and gone, so Maya's going to come out, and once she gets in the position, shoot that down, and it's going to eliminate the target. So that's the first one down. And just kind of stay crouched hidden, check to make sure that nobody can spot you. There's guards kind of crawling all over. Just kind of stay crouched hidden, mind your surroundings. And just going to continue to hog the right over here.
So this test,
and just continue on running, and you're going to go through the gate over there. Just open that up. And you can run past that guard right there. He has his back turned. And you want to come up over here. Just what I decided to do is just, stay behind the tree momentarily. Duck behind here. Everybody's got their backs turned, so if they don't, wait till they have their backs turned and then just proceed on through the gated door here with the classic lockpick. And just kind of continue to stay crouched, hidden. So the next target is going to be behind that shack over there. And one of the guards is talking to the other guard behind the window, and the other target right there, Ezra Berg is just entering. So once the other guard is done talking to the guard on the inside, he's going to turn around and then he'll turn around again. And we're going to go and try to subdue him. And just grab him, subdue him, and put his body in the
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
in the storage container there. And then the weapon is on the ground. Don't pick up the weapon. Go ahead and take out the power right there. It's going to lure the other guard outside, so he's going to be distracted and he wants to go pick up the weapon. So wait till he exits the shack right here. And then you want to sneak up on
That
Ezra here
is Ezra
and just,
Berg.
you know, silence him with the
Mossad
pistol from
intelligence.
behind.
Your services are
And go ahead and put his body in the locker
Ezra Berg
and
has
just
been
take his
eliminated.
stuff. And you can see he's a poor man's version of Mike Myers there with that mask. Pick up his stuff, and you don't need to worry about the other guard coming back. He's going to be distracted with the weapon, and he's going to put that away in some special locker somewhere. So that's 2 targets down and 2 more to go. Next, we got to make our way over to the main house there. And there's a certain way that we got to go, and again, it's going to involve kind of staying on the right. And here, I'm just trying to figure out what's my best path to not get spotted. But I think the easiest way is to kind of somewhat retrace the steps back and then continue onward to the right. But let's just see what I end up doing is, it's like I think I'm just like testing, but I'm just getting spotted, so I don't know why I'm like committed to just continuing to go this way. I think I realized that the best course of action is just to go hop over the fence here and just continue on to the right. Just keep going. Drop a quick save here and there so you don't lose your progress toward the Silent Assassin suit only challenge, right? Make sure that guard has his back turned, as well as this one, before proceeding. Just keep on running and then just quickly enter here. Use your lockpick, or I guess not at this door, but I was just dropping quick saves here and there, and I'm just making sure that I'm just pausing and just dropping quick saves. That's just what I'm doing. So this is the point where you want to reach, is behind, you know, this gate and enter through here. Now, one of the targets is going to enter inside. I believe that's Sean Rose, or both targets are going to be inside the house, and we got to take them both out. And this was, to me, the best way to do this. I mean, I really, I think, struggled a couple times here, had to reload just to make sure I don't get spotted, because there are a lot of guards around. A lot of guards. And so the best way I found is just, you gotta take out these 2 guards right here. Distract one and then take out the other going into the basement. So I think what happens when I change cover here, the guard on the right here momentarily spots me. That's fine because he's ready to be subdued and the other guard has his back turned. So I think that's a good way to proceed forward here, and then just hide his body. He has his back turned. And then take out the coin. Oh no, actually no, I don't take out a coin here. You could do it one of 2 ways. Take out a coin, you can go check it out, or do what I decided to do, and that's just get out your silencer and take out the camera there, because you don't want to get spotted or else it'll ruin the Silent Assassin challenge there for you. There you can see one of the targets is heading in. I believe that's Sean Rose that's making his way. Or the other target. I wasn't paying attention particularly to at this point. So go ahead and knock out this guard right here. You're not going to get penalized for the Silent Assassin challenge. He's just going to just lay there. No one's going to come looking for him. And then just use the keys that you picked up earlier, and you can see the other guard here in the basement. And that's really the only guard you need to take out down here. So I don't know what he's doing, if he's talking to a guy that's fallen asleep. There is a guy that's on a chair behind a window there, but it looks like he's asleep. And you can see both targets are above me right now. So, and I think there's a limited time where I can take out Penelope Graves before she goes back outside. So I'm just kind of deciding, do I want to distract a guard with a coin there? but he already starts to walk away, so you can just go ahead and subdue him, and then that's going to take care of the guard. I guess he's checking himself in the mirror. I don't know how you cannot see me behind him from within the mirror, but guard is down. I think what I do is, because I did recognize that there was a guy behind the window, so I'm just like, well, I might as well just drag him where he cannot be seen, because I don't know what's going to happen with whoever's behind that window, whether it's a guard or someone. But I just hide the body anyway, because, again, you don't know. Better safe than sorry to hide the body. So now, this took me a couple times to work out, and I found this is the best method in terms of taking out Penelope Graves. So what's going to happen is she's going to walk by here and take out one of the syringes that you brought with you. Doesn't matter which one. And after a short while, when she walks by this way, you're going to walk up behind her and, you know, silence her with the lethal syringe, and then she'll drop dead. So she's in there with a couple other hackers that I think are guards in there. But she's going to walk by here. Just go ahead and open the door and quickly kind of take her out, and then hide her body in that crate over there. Now, it did take me a couple times. One other time I was spotted, another time I was not. And I think I just got away just in time. See how I barely just got away from being spotted. That's really the best way to take her out. And then just head back downstairs. And I think I just dropped a save down here and started planning to assassinate the final target, Sean Rose. So Sean Rose is already upstairs, so you gotta be careful when going back upstairs, not to be spotted by the hackers and folks on the right. Don't go in that room, or else you're gonna get spotted right away. And there is a guard that just keeps wandering around outside, and you can see how he just walked in there. So you want to wait for him to pass, and then just follow him slowly into that area, and also avoid kind of getting spotted there by the hackers. There's only 2 of them in that room. We'll come back and deal with them later. And then the best place to kind of hide and drop a save right here is in the bathroom. And I could just see I just barely missed Sean Rose, so he was just in the bathroom and he just left. So I was like, well, I'll just try to be patient and try to get him after the fact, because he walks all around in the house here, currently upstairs. So I just barely missed him, but I dropped a save right here. And eventually I drop a save, and then I'm just planning on how do I want to get him into the bathroom and silently kill him. So I have my lethal syringe ready here, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll just go out there and just walk up to him, but it's probably not the best because there are, I think, 1 or 2 guards over there, and he's just sitting down now. So I debated, do I want to go ahead and do that? And I think I grabbed something from the desk here. Again, not necessarily for just doing the silent assassin's suit only challenge, but it does trigger something nevertheless as part of a challenge / experience. And what I do is he's going to get up, and with the coin that I still have, I'm going to open the door and just throw the coin in the corner there. He'll come in and see it, but just go ahead and quickly leave the room outside here. Just stay hidden behind the wall. He'll come in, he'll check it out. Again, you have to unlock the door with the lockpick. And then just pacify him, or not, rather not pacify him, kill him with a lethal syringe. He'll fall flat dead there, and that takes care of the last target for the silent assassin. Suit only. Now, all targets are down, but we're not done yet because we have to access the secret room downstairs, and one of 2 ways we can do that. We would need Sean Rose's physical face, but that's not going to work because he's up here, and if I drag him all over, I know I'm going to get spotted by either, you know, guards downstairs, guards upstairs, hackers, so that's just not an option. The last option is I gotta make a face mask, and right now I'm just, you know, making sure, okay, I'm going back downstairs, and I'm gonna be heading back downstairs, making sure not to get spotted. So I guess I have to trigger the next part of the mission in order to make the face mask option possible. So that's just going down here and realizing, oh, you need Sean Rose himself.
47. It appears the
or
door
you
to
need
the
his
tornado
face.
shelter is protected by a biometric lock. To gain access, you need Sean Rose's body.
So now
or
I'm just getting
something
told by Diana, hey, you
equally
need his
convincing.
face, whether it's his physical face or the mask. Like I said, it's too risky to drag a body all the way downstairs. You will get spotted, guaranteed. So, I decided, where's the best place to go, and it took me a couple tries to figure out where I needed to go, but first I need to get rid of a few bodies or subdue them. Take out this guard right here, subdue him. No one's going to come looking for him if you leave him on the balcony, but I think to be on the safe side, I drag him off to the right here, so that way he is not spotted by the hackers upstairs here. So what I do is I lure one of the hackers out here with a coin. It doesn't really matter which one, as long as you subdue one and subdue the other without being seen, but you have to get one of them out of the room here. So it ends up being the one on the right, and it actually works out because the one on the right picks up the coin, and the other one has his back turned, but he cannot see behind the wall what I'm doing because his vision's completely blocked. So this hacker is subdued, and then it's just easy pickings for the other one. Because, he stood right there while I was taking out his friend. So he's moving over here. Just grab him, subdue him. You could just leave him where he's at. No one's going to come looking for him. So basically, everyone that needs to be subdued has been taken care of. Activate this laptop here, and what's going to generate in that box to the right is a face mask. So just remember Mission Impossible. If you've ever seen the movies, Ethan Hunt puts on the faces of other folks, and it's called a face mask. So that's what you needed for this. So now just head back downstairs. Remember not to get spotted by anybody in the other room there. And then I think you're pretty much home free. And I almost was like, oh, do I need to trigger that? That would be bad because that would attract attention. There you go, face mask, Mission Impossible style. Go into the room, and I'm just gonna let the scene play out.
Left in a hurry.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Some kind of network. Power planes. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb. Well, well.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
A hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Found something.
Sodas? But that would mean... Providence has infiltrated ICA. And Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA board to greenlight this operation. This changes everything. Get out, 47. We got what we came for.
What about the Shadow Clan?
He is no longer our primary concern. ICA has been compromised. I always wondered if Providence was real, but I never actually... I will need to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
And as you can see, that's going to complete the mission. All targets down. I'll learn a little bit more about Providence and their objectives. So silent assassin, suit only, and all these other challenges / experience earned. This is kind of my first playthrough of it, doing this silent assassin suit only. I unlocked a lot of experience, 35,000 in total. So that's gonna do it for this silent assassin suit only challenge in the Colorado Freedom Fighter mission. Remember to drop a like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.